Hello and welcome to HoverX. I am Subham. Today we are going to build something fun using JavaScript, a web app that transforms into something exciting at the click of a button. So let's jump straight into the code. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to HoverX for watching front-end development video. Also like this video. So first let's start by setting up basic HTML structure. We will add a div to hold a button and some text. So you have a simple text as well as a button, and I also had added one div and a h1 tag which will hold a counter text as well as the grid text, and again I have another button which will help in resetting the app. Now next let's add some CSS to make the button look nice and give it a hover effect. I'm going to make it circle with some cool transitions. So here I had added the width and height of 300 pixel as well as the background color of red, and also given a border radius 50% to make the button rounded with the color of text white, and I had also given a transition of 0.3 seconds, so there's a smooth transition when hovering into the button, and I had also given a slight box shadow to give a slight shadow effect when hovering. Now let's move forward and add some styling to the body tag. So I'm going to add a background image and some font family into the body. So I added this pop-in fonts from the Google Fonts. You can go to the Google Font and search for the font of your choice, and you can click the get font, and if you click the get embed, you can copy this link onto the head of HTML like this. Now let's add some styling to the main wrapper to make the button center aligned. Now on to the fun part, the JavaScript. When we click the button, we'll start a countdown. Let's write the click event listener for that. So as you can see, after clicking the button, the div with the grid ID will be replaced with the inner text you are about to become. And after that, I'll call the start countdown function. Now let's write down the start countdown function. So here's how the countdown works. It starts from 5 and reduces every 600 milliseconds. Once it hits the 0, we will reveal the random transformation by calling this showTransformation function. Now let's add the list of transformations and a function to randomly select one when the countdown ends. Here I had written a simple showTransformation function where first I am getting the random index. So I am using the math.floor which round off the number, and I am generating a random number from 0 to 1 and multiplying it with the length of the transformation. And after I get the random index, I am replacing the counter div with the random transformation text which we are getting from this array. So I had made a slight change in the HTML. So I had wrapped a div around the first text part and given an ID of message text, and also wrapped the second part into a empty div. Now first let's test our code. So as you can see, on clicking it is successfully replacing it and also giving us the random text. Now if you notice, as soon as I click this button, I am hiding this message div, so that's why the button as well as click the button to become something text is getting hidden. And in place of that, you are about to become is getting replaced here. Now after this text is there, I want to show a reset button here. After calling the function start countdown, I will create another function, show reset button, which will be called. And now let's create the reset button function. So here I had created the reset button. So after 5500 millisecond, it will display the reset button. As you can see, the reset button is there, but now there is no transition. So now let's add some CSS keyframes for adding the animation. So I want in starting the scale should be at constant 1, and after that on 50% it should scale up 1.5. It should zoom into 1.5, and after that again it should scale back to original size. Now let's add this zoom class. So just inside the show transform, I'm adding this add zoom. So let's try it out. So as you can see, the zoom is working just as we want. Now let's add some styling to this counter so that it looks little bit large. As you can see, our app is working just fine. This is how you can create a simple mini app using HTML, CSS and JavaScript using the settimer function. Make sure to subscribe to HoverX for more such interesting videos. Thanks for watching.